Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mark Ramone. You just heard Love Will Never Be the Same by Gabriel Bernini, and starting off that block with sort of traditional folk, alt country, indie block. They just go well together. Gold, Dennis Crommett. Both very recent releases. They actually both came out October 22nd. So really recent songs.
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, it's some really good stuff too. What do you want to start with?
Oh, Gold. I thought that was very chill at first. And then, I don't know, it really started to bring back some memories. It kind of felt like a mix of early U2, but with Michael Stipe's vocals.
Yeah, I hear like a bit of Sufjan Stevens in here with like the ambient synths and the folk influences. It is funky. It is some funky combination of genres that just sit well together. And the lyrics and vocals are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Dennis Crommett out of Western Massachusetts. I believe so.
It was very cool. It was like, but like at a different, like high and low.
Yeah.
Not same pitch or whatever.
Yeah, full harmonies. It's really interesting stuff. He does a lot of instrumental stuff, especially, but I really like hearing him do vocals as well. Really fascinating stuff and a really, really solid single. I'm excited to see if this is the new direction for Dennis Crommett.
Ah, and then Gabriel Bernini. That's like the last name is like going to be like music royalty in this area, right?
Absolutely. Obviously, the kid of Danny Bernini, producer we've had on the show before, absolute genius, and he obviously produced this album as well. The album's called You Got Me. It's really good stuff. It's really very classic in a lot of ways. It just has this real throwback vibe that it hits right, though.
I mean, grew up in an amazing town for musicians, and
yeah,
now
of course,
in a totally different hotbed. I guess moved to Los Angeles. It'll be interesting to hear what he comes up with in like a year or so.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious. This was all recorded. The whole album was recorded over the course of like 3 days over at Spirit House Studios in Northampton. Yeah, it's really, really terrific stuff. It just, I don't know. There's something that's both classic 50s and 60s rock, but then it also has this indie sensibility to it.
You can see his influence with that older rock. And I read that his most memorable music moment so far was playing with Big Al Anderson of NRBQ at the New Year's Lux Deluxe show. Yeah,
that's wonderful, obviously. Yeah, I definitely hear that. You know, I also hear just a bit of Dylan in here. Just a sprinkle of Dylan.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. And I really like this album. Recent release.
And I'm really impressed, not only a founding member of Lux Deluxe, which you turned me on to, but he's also a keyboardist for Deer Tick.
Obviously a wonderful, wonderful performer.
Yeah.
And I like his vocals too. They sit right.
Well, what do we have next now?
So we are delving further into sort of the indie rock sensibility with a few more songs. We're going to be starting things off, though, with Saint Albums doing Out of My Tree.